Hello. Hi, Pixel. That's so sweet. I know, I keep starting later and later. I'm like in the bad habit of starting late now. I need to start doing my streams earlier. But we're late again today. I actually had kind of an excuse today. Because I was helping a friend and taking her to the airport. So that's my excuse for the day. But hi, Pixel. Also, I don't know if like everybody read this this little side thing today or yesterday, because I think it was the same message yesterday. If you really appreciate someone, you can use candles to send them a heart. Because I had like five people send me hearts yesterday, and I don't know why. I don't know if like I know there was a send a gift to a friend um mission, but that was like a few days ago. That was like on Monday. So I don't know why I got a bunch of hearts on Tuesday, but I will accept this. Oh, there we go. Also, this is personally enraging to me, but I apparently missed a single seasonal candle on one day, which means that I will forever be short that one candle from now until the end of the season. So I'm mad at myself for not having gotten that. But I know I did that a lot when I first started participating in seasons. I would just forget to collect them, but it bothered me so much that like I vowed from then on to always collect them, but I got sloppy. All it takes is missing one candle on one day. Oh no, yeah, it's okay. Just only get one bundle today. Yes. You know, that's the smart thing to do because then it won't, like, I won't have to see it every day. So that's a good plan. So we might do that. Hang on, what's the audio like? Okay. I turned down the music even more than usual. There we go. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do because I'm not gonna get that candle back no matter what. So might as well. Oh, so many people have this hair now. Super cute. I love the little flowers in the hair, little flower crown. I kind of like, I'm a little divided because I like it when it comes with a hairstyle because then you can have like an extra accessory. But I also like it um, when it's its own separate accessory because then you can wear it with any hairstyle. So I guess there's pros and cons to anything. Oh, I saw Rad streaming. I was up at like 6 a.m. and he did like a 10K. So he ran like 10 miles in under an hour. It's crazy. So healthy. Ah, Jada has the really awesome guitar hair. I love that hair. Oh, and it's Chibi Mask Wednesday. Chibi Mask Wednesday. I have to remember to put the Chibi Mask on. That was like a tradition that we started spontaneously, but it has definitely become something that we just do every week now. And because of that, I have to remember. Sometimes I'm good at remembering, sometimes not. We're going to um not do okay, yeah, we did trials the other day. If we do trials, I'll probably take Chibi Mask off for that, but we can do dailies and stuff with it on. I've done trials several times with Chibi Mask on though, and it is painful. So we're gonna avoid that. Okay, there we go. Gifts have been sent. We are good. Hi, little Liddy. How are you? I don't feel like I've seen you before. So, always nice to see a new face. Hold the hand of a friend. Okay, well, we might as well do that first. Let's see, is anybody online? I have all these friends. Somebody should be online. There we go. I'm good. What about you guys? Nope, I've never been here before. Okay, cool. Oh, good to see you. We're just gonna do missions and whoa. Oh, okay, this is in the Little Prince area. I've only been here a handful of times. That's why I was very confused for a second. Nice. Oh. Okay. Well, sorry to disturb you, Aranisu. I do not think you're actually on. That is cute, though. I guess you can go AFK or maybe close on the Switch, I think as long as you close the or minimize the application without closing it, your character just immediately goes AFK and then goes to sleep. On the phone, though, I don't know. My phone's wonky, though, so it might just be my phone. Are you a Sky player, little Liddy? Hi, Groovy. How are you? Okay, so we did one mission. Ride a manta in the prairie. Oh, okay, right, it's in the prairie. Visit the polluted geyser. Relive the jellyfish call. Okay. Yeah, awesome. How long have you been playing for? I've been here since 2020. It was kind of nice because they released Sky for the Android um in pretty early in 2020. Um which was I think it was around the time, a little bit earlier, but around the time that Animal Crossing came out for the Switch too. And that was also right when the pandemic started, so it was just like you had a whole bunch of people stuck at home with nothing to do. And then these games came out, so it was just very good timing. A few months, I'm kind of new. Oh, that's okay. We get all sorts of, I meet all sorts of players in stream, so, well, and out of stream. So I've met new players, old veterans who were who've been playing for about the same amount of time as me or longer. People who haven't been playing for as long as me but still know way more about the game than I do. So, it's fine. It really is. It's kind of like up to the individual person, I think. Oh, Pry is here. Hi, Pry. How are you? You made it. I just saw Pry the other day, but outside of stream. Okay, I'm not gonna collect. Oh, wait, no, but Pry's here. You might need these. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I will aim to not collect these candles. Because I accidentally missed one a few days ago. Is there one in here? No. Aw, good to see you again. In stream. I don't know if you are in the stream. Well, I hope you've been enjoying it so far. I'm super addicted to it. And I play religiously because they have so many events and things that you know, if you skip a few days, especially during a season, then you're in trouble. Like, you won't be able to collect everything from that season. Which isn't too bad because they also have traveling spirits that will return later. Where am I missing? There's one. Maybe it's at the very beginning that I missed. All right. Uh, yeah, so traveling spirits will come back, and that's not a big deal, but ultimate gifts will never come back. Yeah, I guess I missed one. Again. Oh well. Nothing we can do about that. We'll go to the sanctuary, because that's where I think most of these are. Crabwalker is online. Good you, I'm just finishing Prairie. Aw, nice. I mean Starlight, the double seasonal candles too. Oh, traveling spirits are so expensive. Yes. It doesn't get cheaper, but the upside is once you've collected most of them, then you can start saving up your candles. Like I was just talking to Pry about this the other day, but that's like the point that I've just gotten to where I have only a couple traveling spirits that I don't have. Like I don't have everything collected for them already. And because of that, and I think it's two of the ones from Hi, Finley. Finley's name has been tainted. Somebody used the name generator to change their name. I was actually really surprised the other day because they got online and I was just jarred by the name in all caps. Hi, how are you? Which was the last one? Oh, cool. I don't have most. Oh, that's okay. The last one was from Season of Assembly, The Last Traveling Spirit. And it was the girl with the really cute long hair with a flower crown in it. I really like that spirit. She's really cute. And I think a lot of people were really into that spirit because of the hair. The last season though was Season of Abyss, which was probably the scariest season. And it was in the Golden Wasteland, which is pretty fitting. There was a, I don't know if you played that one, but there was a really scary, like deep sea monster that you had to confront. And it was like 10 times, or not even, like 100 times bigger than any dragon. Very scary. Daydreamer Bubble Girl. Yes. I loved Season of Abyss. Yes. Oh, I love it. Like, uh-oh. Oh, there's prey. I love it. It's like I have a love-hate relationship with it because I'm not a huge fan of scary things, of scary games, of playing scary games, but I still really enjoyed it. It was really cool, and it gave me a sense of dread throughout the entire season. But like, it was cool. Like, it was still really cool even though I was dreading it, if that makes sense. So I enjoyed it, but I also didn't enjoy it. It was also the first season I played. Oh, wow. The first season you played was the scariest one. Congratulations. You were tested very early. I spent about 5 minutes humming and hawing for the Season of Abyss, going, should I? And then I dived down, down, down. Ooh, it was scary. I did it on stream, but it was scary for me too. But I think it was less scary because I had other people with me, you know? So I wasn't doing it alone. No wonder I'm addicted to krill. I guess the season that you join shapes your experience, huh? The first season I joined was Season of Enchantment, and I was like, "No, why is it in the Golden Wasteland? I hate the krill. It's scary." And then nothing scary happens there. Just join the stream. Oh, okay. Hi, Pry. Hi again. I'm glad you made it. I was just talking to Pry, like, I think it was yesterday. We talked for like a whole hour. I got completely sidetracked. I got spoilers for that season before it even started. So the whole time I was just waiting for big scary fish. Yeah, it's Chibi Mask Wednesday. It is, and I'm not wearing a Chibi mask. And I even said, as I was in the home menu, I need to put on a Chibi mask. Oh boy. I do not have a good attention span, y'all. Yes, an hour. I was so shocked. Yeah. Oh, little Liddy. Thank you. Thank you for following. I hope you enjoy your time here. We are a chill group of we are benevolent but a little chaotic at times. Right now we're just chilling. It was very scary, and more in that we had to learn to swim and get that down to yes, exactly. The swimming mechanic was cool, but then that also introduced the drowning mechanic. Also, that was really impressive that you didn't get spotted by krill once, because I got spotted by the krill. I didn't get hit by any underwater, but still got spotted. If we talked for longer, we would have reached another grandma time, right? We should have just stayed for another hour. Yumi, Yuri, and then Rob joined us. Now, and it was funny too, because I had gotten on, I was gonna stream later yesterday, and I did, but I streamed something different. I didn't stream Sky. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna get on real quick and like do all the missions, but I just happened to get on the time, like right when Grandma was gonna show up. So then I warped to Grandma. Or no, I warped. No, I didn't warp to anybody. I went to Grandma, and then Yuri warped to me and was like, I thought you were at Grandma, so I warped to you to get there faster. And then it just like it spiraled, and then Pry joined us, and then yeah. So we talked for an hour, and then I didn't do any missions. And then I had to get off. Oh no, I lost my friends. How does that happen? Oh wait, hang on. I also have a stream delay, I think. I was kind of following someone, I guess. We ruined your missions. Oh no, it's fine. It was fun. It's always nice to have like a fun surprise like that. I didn't mind at all. Oh, we gotta do jellyfish. Right. Gosh, I'm so airheaded today. Yeah, it unhands when you do that. I either forgot that was a thing or I just assumed that they would have um, patched that by now. But I guess that's just supposed to happen. I did the task near the end of the season as well. Wow. You can deal with krill in the air, it's easier to dodge them. Jellyfish is a fun spirit, yes. I thought you stopped talking randomly, but my headphones disconnected. Oh no! Yes, we went very quickly and spontaneously into Let's Play with no commentary. I decided on a whim, without telling anybody, that we're gonna be a no commentary streamer. I'm sure that would go over very well and would not be confusing to anybody. I kind of like these types of spirits now. I like that they have the little outline of the character. It used to just be like a little flash of light, or like a little pillar of light almost. Yay! I like that one, and the one where you just have to follow it. But the one where you have to guide the light is my least favorite. I'm practicing krill dodging. I'm still really bad at it. Oh my gosh, you're so brave, little Liddy. Do you mind if you get hit? Like, is it upsetting to you when you lose light? I don't like to lose light. I'm a resource hoarder, so I get sad when I get hit by dragons. Circle ones are so bad when you have moths too. Yes. I was just sitting there confused, wondering why no one was mentioning it. Oh no. Yep, I decided to stop talking, and everyone else was in on it except for you, Finlay. Yay, we did missions. We did missions very quickly today. They were easy today. I love a good, easy mission. Oh, it's almost grandma time. Let's see. Let's see if we can get to grandma's by using the wind tunnels, which is my new favorite thing to do. It's possible. Yeah, that's true. It is possible. All right, Manta, take us up. Up. Last few days of missions have been good. Yes, I appreciate it. I like it when they're easy. I think some people might get bored of it, you know? But I like it when it's easy. Just like I like all of these little mini events now that allow you to there's the wind tunnel. That allow you to collect light a lot faster. It's so much nicer than back in the day when we got stuck with oh, Groovy's online. When we got stuck with having to go through every single level just to get 10 candles. It was so hard to grind for candles back in the day. You think dailies will be hard tomorrow? I hope not. Um, I'm guessing if any day it's gonna be difficult, it would be when it's in the wasteland. Could have planned it secretly 2 seconds before I joined, because you can obviously tell the future. Yes. Okay, we're not in the actual wind tunnel here. I love candle runs back in the day. I enjoyed them, but I did them so much that I think I burned myself out on them. So then I was no longer like a huge fan of them. There we go. And it's funny because my favorites have changed so much. Because I used to love, actually the vault used to be one of my least favorite places. Because it was not really worth it to go to the vault. Easier to know where you are when you're, or where you're at when doing a candle run. Oh, that's fair. Less time consuming. Alright, here we go. To Grandma's we go. I'm just going to warp to you. Just waiting. You have 4 accounts? Holy cow! One thing about krill dodging is the best way is counterintuitive. Go directly at the krill and swoop under him. So I just use one of them. Okay, we're a little late to Grandma's, but let's see if we can make it. Ooh. We'll make it before the 10 minutes is up. Yeah, Groovy. I think it would probably be best if you get to us after we get to Grandma's, because right now I'm just going. I'm gunning it. Oh, I've not been through that way in like a year. Did you uh did you kind of just drop the wind tunnels as soon as season of flight ended? Fall was my favorite before I got lazy and just started leaving my sky kit at the cozy campfire in Prairie. Oh. Yeah, you can do stuff like that now too. If you go AFK, then you can just kind of not even grind. Just uh I guess technically grind while you're away, so you don't actually have to be there. That's very nice too. Oh, look at that. And we get a big candle. Yeah, I just rediscovered the tunnels because somebody else in stream, Yoka, is really good at making use of them. That's why I'm rich now. How many candles do you have, Finlay? Howdy, y'all. Hi, Inky. Krill are fun to annoy. They are. They are. I don't have super good luck with them, though. Let's see if we can chat for an hour. Oh, we definitely can now. In stream, yes. Hi. Hi, Groovy. 117. Oh, nice. You'll be at like 1,000 before you know it. Chibi Mask Wednesday. I'm not wearing a Chibi mask. Oh, actually, you know what? Let me use a spell. Let me at least attempt to be small because I'm running around so much. I'm like I don't have time to run back and get the Chibi mask right now. Where is there it is. Yeah, yeah, we'll do this to make up for it. So I can at least there we go. I'll be Chibi for 10 whole minutes. How do you glitch in Eden and get stuck? Oh, I should do that. Yeah! Come join me in tiny world. I think there's oh, did I use all the tiny spells? I think I did. Oh well, that's okay. For Eden, are you talking about the skipping Eden glitch to get to the cave? Because I've definitely gotten stuck there before. You fly out of bounds and then you can kind of get stuck in the out of bounds area. I've definitely been there. Then they attack you as soon as they see you once. Yes, that's what happens to me, and that's why I'm not too keen on teasing the dragons. I couldn't hug the child thing. They fixed the glitch. I ended up having to quit for a bit. Oh no! The new Halo season started with a new event, which is kill stealing and camping the game. Oh no. Oh no. Inky has more anger fuel towards Halo. Inky is always angry about Halo. Tiny. Yes. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Look how tiny. Oh, sorry. Look how tiny Finlay is. Did not mean to sit down there to burn a dumpling. Oh, so many spells. Yeah. When you've done as many seasons as I have, they add up. I can't use them fast enough. I don't normally tend to use them in general. No, I just couldn't respawn at all. So I couldn't use the account. Oh, no. Oh, that's awful. Under the table. You're so small you can fit under the table. I never OOB Eden. I love running to the point of no return and do it way too many times. Ubering friends. Oh, aw, Groovy, that's so nice. I don't know how to do OOB Eden glitch. Um, I can. I wouldn't mind showing you. I wouldn't mind showing you where it is and everything after this, cause I was mostly just planning on doing missions and then doing candle stuff, so we can kind of do miscellaneous stuff. I can show you how to do it. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to get. Oh, look how cute you are. It's pretty easy to get to the OOB part and to do the OOB part. It's getting out of it. That's the hard part. But there's basically a little crack in the wall to the left after you get through like one point, like the first round of rocks being thrown at you in Eden. And if you just kind of like squish your way through and like jump, you will magically phase through the cracks, and then you'll just be flying around in the air outside of the map. And then you can fly around. You can fly above everything and fly around everything. This is my spot now. You have become a table decoration. How does it feel? How does it feel to be a table decoration? I made my first alt my main. Oh, so your first, like your original account that you made was broken? Like you can't do anything with it anymore? No, you don't have to, it's fine. They introduced a BR mode where you have several lives and can get better weapons if you kill people, but you spawn with the OP sniper like pistol. Oh. I thought you meant after the respawn. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, I don't have to commit. I don't have to get to the point of no return, so I don't mind showing you. I know how to do that. I just fall every time. Ah, okay. We could do an Eden run. Yeah, we could. We could if y'all want to. Oh no, I am inanimate. You don't have to do anything to collect wax. All of us are doing the work around you. It's like in Mario Party that somebody started making videos where like Luigi would win all of the Mario Party mini games by not doing anything. That is Finley's life now. You get to not do anything and still get all of the reap all of the benefits. Oh look, somebody dropped a tea set. Was that you, Groovy? I think Groovy bought the tea set. I'm gonna steal cookies. Stealing cookies. Or dumplings, I'm not sure what they are. Stealing food off of your tea set. My tea set. Okay. Could I join you? Sure. So people just camp edges and finish the fighting people off with pistol when their shields pop until they rack up enough kills to maximum weapons without risking their lives. Oh no. So most often then or then not, you have people who only die 2 to 4 times out of the 6, but kill stole everyone in the final 2. Oh, that's so lame, Inky. School soon. Wait, Sue. If we are both on Switch, how to do this? I can add you as a friend on Switch. Okay, friends, I have gray candle and need to continue art. Oh, good luck, Groovy. Oh, I would love to see your art when you're done. Getting murdered with fireworks. Oh no. Yeah, I would love to see your art when you're done, Groovy. I'm gonna eat the rest of the dumplings. I'm cute. I can. Oh no. I say I'm cute. You can excuse my lack of table manners. Alright, let's go home. I'll go home and I can display my friend code and then you can add me. You can send me a friend request. And then I'll add you in the home menu. Let me also grab these candles real quick. There we go. I have 3 minutes left of being tiny. Gotta make good use of it. I don't have very much longer either. Okay, so what I like to do is I'll show this for a little bit and then I'll just talk for a bit so that you have time to get out your Switch and put everything down. And then if you need any extra time, just feel free to pause the stream. And then you don't have to worry about like scrambling for time or anything like that. So I'll leave it up for just a little bit and then again, you can if you need any extra time, then just go ahead and pause the stream. It also is the only game mode without a time limit, and so it can go on well over 10 minutes. And in order to finish challenges, you can't leave until the match is done, even if you lost all your lives a minute in. Oh no. So I'm kind of feeling the salt. Yeah, that's awful. On the other hand, I'm kind of good at camping and sniping, so I won a couple times. It's just, I guess it sucks when there's not a good balance in PvP type games. It's still kind of boring. And then it's like people are encouraged to do things in a very unfair way. The last PvP anything I think that I played was a mobile game. Oh, there we go. Okay, that's definitely you. Oh, you played more Sky than me. At least on the Switch. I've probably played way more on the phone. Speed. Panda! Lila! Hi! Ciao, Lila! Come va? Oh, you're tiny. I'm not tiny. Hi, Panda. Oh my gosh. You're so small now. Shells, hi. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. The party has dropped. Holy cow. Okay, putting on Chibi mask for real. Hiya. Oh, wait, are you streaming? Yes. Oh, wait. She doesn't. She can't hear me. Let me do the nodding emote. There you go. Oh, she's so cute. Sei molto carina. Okay, let me join the stream. Okay. Redeem name generator. Name me Turtle with the turtle emoji on the side, please. Oh, okay. Um, so I can't use emojis on the Switch, but I will change it to the turtle emoji when I'm on my phone later. But yes, I can absolutely do that for you. I do love the turtle cape. It's so cute. Okay, let me join. Give me 1 minute. Oh no, it's okay. You're okay. Oh, don't worry, just turtle. Yeah, of course. It's super unbalanced. There, I put it in the art channel boxes that I'm making and putting chocolates in for fun. Aw, groovy. Oh, I bet it looks so good. I'll have to check the Discord. Actually, maybe I can do that right now while we're hanging out here. I make them all from cardstock using my cry cut machine. Oh, I have. Chibi Mask Wednesday, yes. Oh no, have to restart game. I gotta go in 20 minutes. Oh no! Oh, Panda, sorry. My attention is flitting all over the place. Let's see. Let's see if I can add you on here. Or if it's something that I need to restart my game on too. We might need to do that. Nintendo friend. Oh, I've received a friend invite. Oh, well, all right then. Look at that. I didn't have to restart. I guess as long as one of us restarted. Oh, awesome. We'll be back in a second. Okay, no worries. Halo is too great to give up. The community might be 90% salt and non-mean toxicity, but they're also nice and kind and don't insult and stuff, and that's a unique thing for a shooter. Yeah, definitely. The guns feel great, unless you desync. There you are. I'll call you Little, if that's okay. Or if you want me to call you something else, just let me know. I find it very funny that your nickname is Little, and you're twice my size. Hello! Oh, I love your outfit. Super cute. Oh, Finley, you're not so tiny anymore. I normally get called Little or Liddy. I'ma join a friend. Bye. Bye, Coffee. Bye, Panda. Or now Turtle. Bye, Turtle. Have fun. I love the guitar. Do you know any songs on the guitar? Bye. Oh my gosh, Graceless, hi. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid. Were you playing Zelda again? Were you doing Link's Awakening? I know 4 parts of songs. Awesome. Erica's here. Hi. So many friends. Hi, Caro. Hi, Wooters. Yes, I was. Oh, awesome. I did. Hi, everyone. Hi, Lila. Ciao, Lila. Come va? Welcome, welcome. What's welcome in Italian? Bienvenuto? Non-mean toxicity, aka teabagging the competition, telling them to get good, but not insulting women or trans people or stuff. Oh, I see. Oh, well, I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Tutto bene, grazie, tu. I'm good, thank you. Uh, sono bene. Oh yeah, I'm here. Why am I typing? That's okay. I don't have stream open right now. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. So many friends today. How my friends can all be friends with each other. Okay, so you don't need me to show you the OOB, right, Little? You said that you've already done that before with squeezing through the wall. It's just getting back in the bounds, which is difficult, which honestly is difficult for me too, so I won't be much help to you there. Oh, hey, Lila. Oh, yay! My friends are friends with each other. The teabagging is fun and it's encouraged to teabag back. Okay. Sorry I didn't stop really to talk waters in game. I give myself a time limit to get one realm's wax, then back to the grind of doing in real life stuff. Oh, gotcha. No, it's fine. I normally go through OOB to practice music. Oh, that's smart. That's smart. I've been playing with music stuff a lot more recently, and it's like I'll run to go like I want to do it in private and then I'll run into a friend and then I'm like, okay. Like I don't want to be rude and just ditch these people, but I also did just want to fool around on the instruments for a bit. Yay. All right, we can do big candle run. And we can also do trials if you guys are interested. And we're all Chibi buddies. Everyone's participating in Chibi Mask Wednesday. Love it. Love to see it. I think I can turn up the... Okay, cool. So I fixed the audio issue where this was sounding like the speakers were being blown out. Now we're good. Chapter Charms, hello! Thank you for following. Crazy Raid, I wasn't late. No, you're just in time. What, Wooder? I wasn't late. No, of course you weren't. Thought we were doing Eden. Oh, right. We can do Eden too. We can... I guess we can do the glitch. Or we can do it the vanilla way. Anything sounds good on guitar, yes. I like doing Careless Whisper on the guitar. Those were random lyrics. Oh, nice. All right, are y'all down for dying together? For going really hard? I do Wing of Light in Eden. Okay. Yeah, you can join us up until whenever you want. You can join us for the up until the cave part. But I would rather do Eden as a chibi than do trials as a chibi. So I'm more than okay with this. Hello, Groovy. Chess, Caro. Vanilla Eden. Okay. We'll do Vanilla Eden. It has been decided. Oh. Oh no, why are we screaming? Hello. I do trials as chibi. You are could be worse. Little you are the bravest newer player that I know. What's Vanilla Eden? It's just doing Eden without making use of any glitches or OOBs. I don't trust Eden in Chibi. Oh, okay, so you're the opposite. That's funny. We're just opposites, little. Oof, do whatever you folks would like to do. I Chibi Eden too. Oh no, I don't mind. I feel like that's extreme Eden. What, doing it the fair way? I could see that. Then you have to actually deal with all the dragons. Not done it properly in forever. Oh wow. That's impressive. Are you ready? Are you ready to do it proper? Could I be friends with everyone? Sure. If you feel up to like sharing friend codes, yeah, that's more tricky to do the walkthrough. Yeah, that's true. This Stance and Chibi mask is cute. I like it. Aww. It is. You look like, I mean, you basically just look like a little kid hanging out, waiting for the adults to make a decision on something. I enjoy it. Oh, you're big again. All right, let's do this. I have I have piggyback unlocked with so many of you. Here, little, let me also... I'm not ready to walk through. That's okay. You can piggyback. Crabwalker being everyone's spirit kid. Yep. I'll just follow along this way. Okay. I like to at least unlock hug with people. So we'll do that. Oh no, it's nothing. Don't worry about it, little. I spent so many more candles yesterday because a bunch of people sent me hearts. So, child noises. Okay, the parents have made a decision. We're going. We're going to Eden. Uh, Vuoi venire con noi, Lila? Could I send you friend code for people? I'm sure. Oh, or never mind. We could do, in my Discord, I know we have a lot of the people here in the Discord. So you can always send it there. I try to hold hands with everybody as much as possible, but uh, little if you want to befriend any of these people. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, for future reference. Maybe not for this time, though. Time. Oh, right. You have like maybe 10 minutes now. Oh no, little. Let's see if we can at least get you to the cave. Vengo con voi a morire. I'll come with you to die. 5 minutes. No! No time. I do Italian with Duolingo, and one of the prompts that it like often makes me do is sono pronto a morire, which is I'm ready to die, and I don't know why. I'm like, Duolingo, why are you teaching me this? Ah, Italian. Yes. Yes, Lila is our resident Italian. She's part of a server that I joined. She and her boyfriend stream together. And their account is Shad Knife. They're very sweet people. So I joined their server so I could practice Italian, and then I proceeded to not talk in there ever, and I feel really bad about it. Hello, hi Red. Good to see you again. How did the stream go? I think it froze for me, so I wasn't able to see how it ended. Oh no. Oh dear. Lil does not have time for this. Of course I'm having trouble when Little does not have time. Oh, come on. Come on now. It's the Chibi mask, I swear. I don't normally have trouble with this. Oh no. Actually, probably. Nope, that's not working for me either. I haven't said a single word in 90% of the servers I'm in. You got this. Thanks, Fry. Believe in yourself. That's what counts. We're gonna get this eventually. But probably not in the 5 minutes that Little needs. I'm so sorry, Little. I feel like I need to throw you. I need to throw all the little chibis here. That works. If I don't answer quickly, it's because the stream is a little delayed here. Oh, no worries. Woo! Watch the flags. Siamo tutti pronti a morire. We're all ready to die. Duolingo's prepping you to write a fake suicide note to cover up. For when it kills you. You don't keep up with practice. Yeah, it crashed. I didn't do very well in the end, but it was a good thing to try. Oh, look at the flags when they lull jump. Oh, okay. Normally I look at my own Sky Child because she'll be like kind of bracing against the wind, and when she stops bracing just a little bit, then I know that the wind has died down. I was just having issues there. I still have 3 minutes. Does that mean that we're gonna do the glitchy way? Because I think that's the only way. I think that's the only way we can get there in 3 minutes. There's absolutely no way I'm leading in Eden. Time to die. Hello, Rad. But yeah, you didn't have time to recover, Rad. You said that you had just tried it like a few days ago and you didn't make it in the time that you wanted to. This is frightening. Yes. Um, and I can hear the sound. This is scarier doing it as Chibi. I have to admit. I feel like it's gonna be way easier for the wind to blow me away. Scary music. Ah! As long as we don't actually touch the redstone, we're good. We're good. Yay! Oh, flying here is a very bad idea. Why did I do that? We gotta walk. With our tiny, tiny chibi legs. Vanilla way 3 minutes is doable. Yeah, 3 days is reasonable recovery for 10k. Never time my vanilla Eden, but yes, it can be quite fast. Okay. If y'all say so. Wow. You said don't touch the red stuff as we nearly fell into it. Yep. Yeah, for some reason I decided flying was a good idea in that moment. I'll stop at the tunnel. Okay. Oh wait, I was going to warp to Finley and then I realized I can't actually do that when I have all these other people attached to me. That's not doable. Oh, have warp. Yeah, you'll have warp too. Do you have it with Lila? I might. Oh, rude. I'm going to see how many A's I can type. Okay. Rip. We're having a lot of close calls here. Okay, I gotta go. Oh, bye, little. I'm glad you got to join us. I'm sorry we weren't able to make it all the way to the cave. I'll see you another time. Yes, have a good day. Have a good day at school. Nice to meet you. Ah, yep, we have it yellow. Okay, that's okay. I'll do it solo. Okay, bye. Okay, so we do have warp. So, wow, I have warp with all of y'all, except Little, but Little's a new friend. So if we ever do get separated, we can all warp. At least two. You have at least one person you can warp to. Well, we're almost at the end here. Chaos ahead, yep. Tiny red rock in the wall looks like stars. Aw. That's a much nicer way of thinking about it since they're supposed to be like death rocks. Oh, we're just trotting right along here. No music, krill sounds. Tiny redstone's okay. You're doing awesome. Oh, thank you, Groovy. This feels like speeding when you're Chibi. Yeah, when you run. Bye, Little. You know the feeling when you see a phrase but it doesn't make sense that you know of in context. Have a good day. Aw, thank you, Liddy. You too. Bye. This feels like speeding when you're Chibi. Oh yes, I read that already. Okay, let's wait for one more round of the rocks to go. I was catching up in chat. Man, you can't travel as far with Chibi either. Like, I feel like I'm having trouble getting to these little checkpoints. Oh my god. Where it's like, I know I would have made it no problem. How did we not get hit? Magic. I'm magic, don't you know? How do you say magic in Italian, Lila? Do you know? Well, obviously you would know. Okay, so I should have gone that round. Because now it's gonna come back sooner. So after this loop, it's gonna come down really quickly. And I should go after this. Maja. Cute. Okay, I like it. Maja. Thank you. Like, I know what a 10K is, but it doesn't take 3 days to recover. And I don't know if Rad runs, and it could be something obscure with video games. Oh no, it's running. You done? Yes. Running 10 miles. Now go to the stone up ahead, then go to the 2 steps. Make a difference. Yay! Oh, thank you, Groovy. Thank you for giving us advice. The accent is done on the I. Magia. Oh, okay, okay. Magia. Magical. 10K and 3 days. Sorry for the out of context read. Oh no, no, it's all good. Yeah, so he did a 10K and then he waited 3 days and then did another 10K. All the way. Yeah, we can go all the way. Oh wait, I missed some. Okay. You can go back and get them. I think we're gonna do Eden all the way, but you can stop and not do the ending The final act, if you don't want to. Okay, Rad the Sprinter, yes. That makes more sense. I love that I've just been piggybacking the whole way. It's been relatively safe. We've had some close calls, but managed to keep you guys safe, which is like my number one priority as the person leading. Okay, if you guys, whoever doesn't want to do Eden all the way, this is your stop. Otherwise, you're a good Uber. Thank you, Pry. Yeah, otherwise we'll go ahead and I'll go priority. Ah, haha. But love it. Never skipping leg day. Fit Rad, yes. I can still be Rad in the Earth trial. Oh my gosh, groovy. Imagine if I could glitch my real life runs. That's amazing. Alright, I think we're all in this together. Alright. I wanted to give you time to back out. In real life glitch runs is called staying in bed all day. Groovy. I feel that. Oh, Lila is typing. What's up, Lila? Good luck, everyone. Buona fortuna. We got this. Oh, there's a phrase I learned recently. It's, in bocca al lupo. I guess that would be the Italian equivalent of break a leg. Oops. Oh no. Well, that didn't take long. Trying eventually, I'll also lose some weight too. In real life glitch runs, aka T-pose yourself into a vehicle. You can warp into Eden so your friends can warp back and forth. Oh, really? Yes, in Boca al Lupa. Okay, cool. Wanted to see how far we'd go. Oh, without getting hit. I see. Oh, don't worry about me. I'm being very bad at this. I'm looking at chat and not paying attention to what's happening to my poor sky child. But I know that getting as many of these as possible is actually what gets you the ascended candles. So I'm much more motivated to light as many of these as possible now. Oof, yes. You know, I don't run like Rad does, and like I think it's amazing that you do that at all because I think running is a lot harder than walking. But I do a lot of walking. So I do 15,000 steps a day. And that's my exercise. And then when it gets warm here, I like to swim too, if possible. Oh, I lit that one already. Okay, sure. But yeah, if you can even just do some walking, I think it's like very good for you to be able to do even just a little bit of anything. Trying to get chat fit. Aw. You're a good motivator, Red. 15,000 is a good number. Yeah, it's about, for just walking, it's about 6 miles. I think if I jogged some of it, or most of it, it would be closer to 7 miles. But walking, it's around 6 miles. My husband sent a screenshot yesterday on his phone saying he did 53,000 steps in 2 hours. Now that is glitching. Yeah, there's no way. That's not possible. I bike everywhere. Oh, that's super healthy too. I think biking is also easier on your knees. The reason why I do walking more than running is I'm trying to find ways to exercise that doesn't like put stress on my body. So like swimming is really good for that. And then I think walking is another one. I also used to do horseback riding, so that was pretty low stress on your body unless you got thrown off. But I did get thrown off quite a bit. So, yeah, I wouldn't recommend that for people. It also helps if you... So, Oh, yes, Con! Thank you for following. I kind of, like, instinctively, would fall off the way that you're supposed to fall off. Like, if I got thrown, my body, like, without even thinking, I would instinctively start rolling to the side, and that's what you're supposed to do if you get thrown off a horse. But, you know, sometimes you don't have the instincts for it, and if you fall the wrong way, you can really hurt yourself even more. But the one bad fall that I did have, I was thrown in such a way that instead of being able to roll to the side, I started to flip forward. And so then I landed on my shoulder and broke my collarbone. I've done 22,800 steps today. Holy cow! That's a lot. If I were you right now in this moment, I would be like exhausted. Even doing just 15,000 a day is very tiring. My daughter did horseback riding, jumping. Oh, okay, so she did English. She did jumping. I did hunter jumper. That's 10K, 6 miles. Oh, so whatever. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Was so wrong. Okay. So, my bad. I assumed it was 10 miles. $22,800 steps. Wow, and me today, 5,000 to the bank. Hey, Groovy, you are further ahead than I am right now, as of right now. I'll still get in 15,000 later, but normally I do it towards the end of the day. So, but you are doing better than I am. Hi, Yazcon, I love this game, but I don't play much. Oh, really? How come? Are you just too busy right now? Or is it just kind of overwhelming? Because I can absolutely understand that too. It's overwhelming at times if you don't keep up with it. And sometimes it can be tedious to have to do daily stuff. But for the past few days, the dailies have been pretty forgiving, so I've been enjoying doing the dailies and getting them over with very quickly. Considerment, I live in a dense European city with good public transit, aka I only have one adult neighbor who actually has a driver's license. Yeah, that's true. That's not something you can do here where I live. Where I live, that is literally not possible. We do not have good public transportation. You have to have a license to be able to go anywhere or do anything where I live. So like I've heard of people even in the US who like don't have licenses and I'm just like how? Like that is not a possibility for me where I live. All right, this is it. This is the final countdown. I gave away my last winged light. We did not make it very far at all. Look at all these little guys, these little stone guys that we didn't get to put winged lights into. This game is awesome. It is. I'm sleeping on the couch. You're sleeping on the couch? How come? English and did steeple. Oh, wow. This game is awesome. I'm honest, but it's only 3:25 p.m. So I could go do something more outside instead of making boxes. Oh, but that's you're doing something nice for your friends. I appreciate that too. Oh, look at this. Pry outlasted us. Hi, Pry. Well, let's see if the other two are still alive. Yep. Oh my gosh, y'all are still over here. Crabwalker and Lila. Hey. I know, it's so beautiful. Oh, I've never driven a car and I'm 40. Wow. Hey. Hey, Pry. Wait. I love doing emojis. Well, as a little beam of light here. Ooh, let's do headbang. Oh, it only lasted for one go. I guess it's hard to continuously headbang. Ooh, let's do evil laugh. Oh no, Finley. I'm setting you on fire. As if getting hit with rocks wasn't bad enough. I wrangled my furniture through the train when I moved here. I don't have a driver's license either. Fire is frightening. It is. Finley, I'm so mean to you. I'm so sorry. It's like a demon is following. Watch me as I bully Finley. That is amazing, though. Now, I got y'all poor Crabwalker, right? Here, we'll blow some bubbles. We'll do something a little bit nicer, a little less scary. Dead. I like how the bubble is surviving this avalanche of rocks here. The bubble will live. Just makes me never want to go to Eden with you. I could spam hearts. I could spam nice emotes. We'll go back to the nice ones. I like spamming the heart ones. Normally I'll spam the kiss emoji, but I just remembered that we had all of these other emotes, the more recent emotes. No, y'all, I got my learner's permit when I was 15, and I got my driver's license when I was 16. So I've been driving for over 10 years. Now I know why I go to Eden Solo. Yeah, why are you being nice to them but you bully me? Well, we had some heart emotes for you. I remembered the fire emotes while we were following you. So I had enough time to be mean to you, and before I could make it up to you, then you actually died. Oh, poor Finley. Finley does not deserve this. Long time I didn't go to Eden, like years ago. Oh wow. Dale Lincoln. Hi. Did I say your name correctly? While bike is exercising, it can be much faster than public transit. I can fold it up and take it on the train. I'm sorry, Crimson. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve the bullying. So die quick, then you can haunt the others. Yes. Dale Link 1. Okay. Thank you. How are you? We just died. And we're gonna practice some self-love here. In our moment of post-death. I'm so glad I can do that without disconnecting the Switch now. I see. Yes. I don't know if you are a Sky player, um, how long you've been playing or anything, but feel free to share with the chat. Because most of us here have been playing for at least a few months. We also have a lot of veterans here, so. So I assume that most people know what's going on here. But if not, that's okay. 3 weeks. Oh, okay. Okay. So pretty new. Oh, I hope you're enjoying it so far. I had like a stint where I played it, like when I first started playing it, I got super overwhelmed with it because there was so much to explore and so much to do. Oh, hello. At least a few months, yes. Lila! I think Pry's been playing for as long as I have, if not a little bit longer. Sorry, Finley. Only love. Only love for Finley. We were bullying them. Also, I'm sorry if I don't try to grab your hand. For some reason, that's like the newest glitch here, is while I'm on the Switch, on the docked version of the Switch, I can't hold your hand post Eden. You can grab onto my hand, but for some reason, it doesn't give me the option to try to hold your hand. So I'm not doing it on purpose. This is cyberbullying that all the schools warned me about. Oh, Mop, I love mops. Yes, if you ever need any help, I've been having a blast. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. If you ever need help, um, there are so many sweet people in chat who would love to help you. So do not be afraid to ask. You can now only join by warping in Eden at the moment. Okay, I see. Okay, so it's not just a me issue. I figured it was some kind of a technical issue. There's always something that they have to improve on somewhere. So they've been very good about fixing issues as they come. So I'm sure it'll be fixed eventually. I'm not sweating it. Gonna lurk until I fall asleep. Aw, Inky. Oh, good night. Thank you for lurking. I appreciate it. feel free to come and complain to us about Halo anytime. I was speeding Valley and there was someone honking at the two-person spirit door. I did go and help them open it, but felt a bit guilty because you have to reopen it afterwards. But I took off. Oh no! Another bug. Yep. Always. Always another bug. Oh. Okay, we're going. We're going. We gotta go fast. We are going fast. I am speed. Yeah, Crimson is way faster than us. There was a point in time when it was a little bit more glitchy here too, where the giant whale spirit, if you went fast enough, you could see it as it continued to like float off into the distance, and it was very much like you could tell it wasn't actually supposed to be there, like you weren't actually supposed to see it. Like it should have been way off screen. Back in the day. Those were fun times. Okay, Lila's still behind us, good. I didn't mean to ditch you, Lila. I swear. You are speed. Faster than fast. The only thing I've been stuck on is 4-man treehouse quest. Oh, yes. Yes. In my defense, I did see another Sky Kid there. Oh, okay. Maybe our friends here can help you. Now I'm good. Okay. Yeah, it's not anything that you have to rush, for sure. Because okay, there's Finlay. It's not anything you have to rush because that season is over. So it's you know, it doesn't matter when you do it at this point. But if you ever do want some people to help you, feel free to ask. So we just kind of we did Eden on a whim here because we did missions, and we were we were kind of I was debating on like what else we should do. Had to sneak in a Cars quote. Oh, Pry. That's why I didn't get it. I haven't really seen Cars. Yeah, that's one that I didn't see. Lila, you caught up with us. Good job. Oh, now it's letting me hold hands. Cool. I can just run. We can just skip everything and go right to Finley here. I love it, even though I can't actually hold hands with him. Go! You tried to follow us. Oh no. That's okay. I have the hand-holdy button that I can press that will make me just go closer to Finley without actually holding hands. Part of the fun for me is the randomness. Oh, nice. And the people I meet. Hi, Mystic Wolf. How are you? Hello. I'm not friends with your friends. Oh no. It's okay. The game didn't allow me to warp. Yeah, no, I think we were having trouble with that. Like I couldn't see anything with anybody. I think it's like a Switch issue. So it's not just you. Don't know why, but that's okay. I'm glad you were able to at least follow us. Because I would have offered you my hand if I could. So it wasn't just you. Looks like we're a chariot as you follow Finley. It did kind of, except we passed them up. I'm doing alright, how about you? We're good. We're doing surprisingly well for having just died. And we did eat in the fairway today. So, you know, that's another point for us, I guess, doing it the fair way. Oh no, oh. It's like we lost Lila. Oh, she's still here. Because well, I've been pretty lazy about I'll be honest, I've been pretty lazy about doing Eden as well, where like I don't do it that often. Wait, never mind. That's okay. Wait, what did you say? Oh, okay. Um, and then whenever I did, whoa, got so many. Yay! Yeah, so then whenever I would do Eden, I would do it with friends who knew the out of bounds glitches, and then they would just glitch me through. So I haven't done it the fair way in a long time, the vanilla way. That's not really vanilla. Yes. I can't type in game. Why? Oh no. That's good. That's not good. I don't think Mystic Wolf was responding to you, Crimson. I'm a fan of doing it whenever the mood strikes me. Oh, nice. You're an actual casual player. I think that's pretty rare in this community. So that's very impressive actually. Dale Link won. I couldn't type a few seconds ago, so I screamed about it in chat. I see that. It might be a little laggy, but I see it. Actually, how many hearts do I have? I have 27. Okay, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna buy something. This is part of the normal constellation. Okay, so and I think this is the last one that I need to get Hidden Forest at 100%. 27. 27 hearts, yes. Well, now I have 15 less than that. Yeah, because I learned that some of these capes don't actually count. One of these costed like 60 hearts. And that one, heart trade. Sure, we could do a heart trade. This one costed 60 hearts, and I didn't actually have to buy it to finish this constellation. Yeah, I think that's the last one I need. Cool, okay. Okay, and let's see if I can open this menu. No, I'm telling you, so like the other day, I don't know what happened, but like 5 different people randomly decided to give me a heart, like all on the same day. I know it wasn't like a special event or anything, so I guess it was just good planning on people's parts. What is this? Oh, it's trying to tell me, look, you have this cute little dress. It's like a summer dress. So cute. Maybe I'll hang on to it for now. Quest, maybe. Ooh, the dress. So cool. It's cute. I like it. Well, we'll do this for a little bit. It's not the sword pants, but it's cute. Well, casuals that do more than one run are rare. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's good clarification. I'm close to getting Forest Elders too. I just need 3 more accessories to finish. Oh, awesome! Dang, so you've probably been playing for a while then, huh, Mystic Wolf? To almost finish that. I think we had a heart trade quest a few days ago. Been intensely getting hearts. Oh, yes, yes. I think that was on Monday. Thanks. Maybe people just did it at the last second with me, and that's why. I mean, that would make sense. Yay! We got our warm weather outfit now. We got a dress. We got a summer dress and a summer hat. And yeah, yeah, we're good. Oh, Yuri redeemed hydrate. Oh, hi Yuri. Oh, it's good to see you again. I've been playing since January. Okay, so you've been playing for a bit longer. So Dale Link 1 has been playing for a few weeks, but you've been playing for a few months. Always good to see you, Yuri. Squeaky water bottle just to let you know that I actually drank some water. All right, are we ready? I don't think I can open the friend menu with y'all right here for some reason. I've been playing since December 2020. Okay. People were like, you getting this for the traveling spirit? And I was like, nope. Nope. Yep. Now I'm a hoarder, so I want to hoard all of the accessories even if I'm not gonna use them. Was daily to gift a heart yesterday? Oh, it was yesterday. Okay, then that makes a lot more sense. Okay, then my memory's just bad then. I think we already knew that though. I've been so spacey. I forgot to put on Chibi mask for like the first 30 minutes of this stream, even though I literally titled it Chibi Mask Wednesday. So I don't trust my own memory. Okay, so it seems like I'm starting off with 71 every time now. 86? Whoa! Pry! Holy cow. Alright, Pry's got the... That must be like the high... That's the highest I've ever seen it start off with. I also do that with things. Draw origamis online. Nice. I think I met them in stream the other day. They were very nice. Same, we're in the hoarder gang. Yes! Nice. 59. Okay. That's okay. I've been playing for a few months longer than you have. So it makes sense. Well, hello. Well, there's Prize face very, very, very close up. Okay, I can finally open friend menu with y'all again. Let's do this. We're gonna... So I cheat over here. I mean, it's not really a cheat. It's just me not wanting... Like, the closer you get to this gate, the more your character slows down. And so I just go, okay, I'm just gonna fly. We're gonna skip the dramatic walking towards the gate and we're just gonna fly there. We're not gonna waste any time. There we go. Man, I love autocorrect. Oh no. I feel that. I started with 23 today. Yellow! Felipe! How are you? Oh, it's good to see you. You're about to be reborn. Felipe seems to always come in right when we finish the game. Although technically this is a game that we can replay forever, and beating this game doesn't really mean much. But I feel like the last time that he joined the stream was right when I finished playing Celeste. So I'm about to be reborn, yes. We died. But it's okay because we're alive again. We were reborn. And that's me. As a shooting star. Falling into the home menu. I sense the ending energy. You have good timing. Well, see, you get to experience the end of the game without having to sit through all of the pain of having to get there. So, that's the real big-brained way to do it. Also, I got a dress while we were hanging out in that menu, in the ending screen there. I could have gotten the dress here, but I chose to do it over there. So that concludes our chibi mask shenanigans. So we could do a little bit more here. Let's see. Yep, I'll pretend I do exactly what you said. That's it, smart. Yes. How are you, Felipe? How did the last time I joined one of your streams, you were doing like 3D modeling? Yay, good job, guys. Yes. Good job. Are you still working on that? Felipe is really cool and he makes games. And I think he's done the what are they called? Game jams, where like you have a limited amount of time to create a concept and ultimately make a game. And he's like done some of those. Working on a new one. I'm doing great. I finished that monstrosity. Oh, that's awesome. Let me see. Let me see if I can do a shout out. Yes. Okay. 3D modeling. My daughter does that for a living. Sonic the Hedgehog is what she's working. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wait, Groovy. What? My goal is to terrify humanity with 3D stuff. Your daughter is working like on official Sonic stuff? Or is it like fan-made stuff? I mean, it's still really amazing and impressive either way. But if it's like official, that would be just so amazing. Let's see, what time is it? Okay. We have some time. Yes, but the TV show for Netflix. Whoa! What? We have connections to somebody who does animating for the Sonic series on Netflix. Whoa. That's really cool. It comes out in I think 2023. You'll see her name in the credits. Oh my gosh, you'll have to show us. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, Finley. R.I.P. Finley. It's like right where that little light in your chest is too. It was Pry. Pry. Pry is posed like they are proud of themselves for what they've done here. I'm gonna screenshot this. Pry is fleeing the scene of the crime. Play, share, pick up her name in the credits. Yes, such a cool thing to work on. For real. Lego Ninjago on Netflix is also a show she did 3D modeling. Whoa, groovy, that's so cool. I have like one other friend that I know of that has her name in Netflix credits. She worked on that one movie, Home. They came out with like a Netflix series. It was the one with the purple alien guy who was voiced by Jim Parsons. So her name is in the credits for that. Little old me. I never lie. Definitely not. I'm 100% honest all the time. I'm screenshotting that too. hmm I'm getting receipts on y'all. Getting receipts. She kills it, yo. Yeah, for real. Now you know why I play video games. She's so many credits on shows, and me zero. Aw, but groovy. You're such a cool mom. You facilitated that. You raised a daughter who went on to do amazing things. Like, you are definitely you definitely deserve credit. That is really cool though, that you guys play like video games together and stuff. I love that. I would be like so proud. Are we having a Finlay funeral here? Why is this not the first funeral we've had on stream? Colorful spinning fingerprints are all over the weapon. Can I join you if you don't mind? Sure. Are you on mobile or are you on the Switch? Lila's joining us too. There we go. I'm getting the screenshots. If you're interested, I could put her link to her website on your Discord. Yes! And her last name's different to mine, so. Oh, I would love that. On mobile, okay. The murder fell on me. The murderer fell on you. They're making sure that you're really dead. Okay, well we'll add mobile player. Yeah, Yakzan. Yakzan. That's an interesting name. I say that a lot, but a lot of y'all really have very unique names. Okay, so it has the directions right there, but it says scan on your phone to get a shareable invite. Scan directly from your friend's Sky app if they're nearby. So you should be able to scan this with your phone. And I'll give you some time to get your device out and scan this. Actually, while you're doing that, I might go ahead and let's see. I might open my Discord because I think some people were putting stuff in there. Oh my gosh, tomato. Oh, Groovy joined. Yay. Oh, and Mystic Wolf is here. Yay. Tomato is lay whooping at everybody. Whoa, those boxes are beautiful. Making boxes for friends for Mother's Day filled with chocolates. Oh my gosh. Groovy, that's so pretty. Oh, awesome. Okay, and I see the link that you shared as well. Hello. Hi, Mystic Wolf. I see you. I see you. I put it in video share. It's a video of her demo reel from school. Aw, thanks. Okay, so Yaxon, if you need any more time with this, I'm gonna go ahead and close this, but feel free to pause the stream right now, and then you can scan it like whenever you're ready. But yeah, I'll go ahead and close it. I think what we can do for the rest of our time, because I'm not going to be streaming for too much longer here, but I do still need some more candles. So we can start going after shiny boys. Oh, you know what? We could just do that too. We could do shiny boys or we could do a big candle run. What would you guys prefer that we do? Shiny boy hunting or candle run? Hobie! Hi, Hobie. Heck yeah, I'll take a look. Awesome. Shiny boy. Okay. Mystic Wolf, you're not with the party, but you're voting shiny boys. I see. I'm home space with the mini windmill. Oh yeah, I forgot we just did eat. Yeah. I kind of little shiny boys, please. Okay, yes, we can do shiny boys. In home space with the mini windmill. I was confused why we needed the shiny dudes. Yep. It'd be like that. Here, I've piggybacked with everybody, so I'll piggyback with Lila too. Hobie! Oops, that's I didn't want that. I wanted to hug you. Hi, Hobie. You're small too. Perfect. Perfect for a Chibi Mask Wednesday. Oh yay! My friends are being friends with each other. Good, good. Probably this is Finley, not Crabwalker. I know their name is Crabwalker on here, but oh yes, Yaxon. Okay, cool. Oh, cool. And then you can hold hands with each other, and then I can hold hands with Yaxon. That works. Okay, we're gonna go shiny boy collecting. We'll see how far we get before I need to go ahead and stop. We can go for a little bit though. Yaxon, there you are. Ah, you have the hair. That's like my favorite hair. Wait, how could I not be in your Discord? I'm unworthy. Oh no, it's okay, Felipe. I'm not in most people's Discords, so I completely understand if like other people don't join mine, because I get overwhelmed very easily, and I'm like already in a bunch of Discords, so it's like it's too overwhelming for me to join too many, or like I'll join and I'll just mute it. So I understand if you know you're in this similar situation. Forgive me, Yellow, for I have sinned, but I fixed the problem. Click the link to find it. Easier. Just happen to not be there yet. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry, Felipe. You should do both. Oh, I see, Groovy. Okay, we got everybody here. Let's see, Yaxon. Okay, Pry. I have a Pry. Hi, Yaxon. Ah, can you hold hands with Pry, Finley? I know you just friended each other. We gotta stick together. Oh, awesome. Yay! Okay, that did not work the way I wanted it to. There we go. Well, welcome to the Discord. I won't be posting in there at the moment. Crimson in the chat. But yeah, y'all are welcome to join. I have been doored. It's confusing. Why do I have so many names? Oh, yes, yes. Yes, Crimson slash Finley. Okay. Oh, Yaxon, I like your cape. You got the Days of Nature cape. I was very tempted to get that one. I ended up not, but it's so pretty. I love the little sprouts on it. It's so cute. Okay, did everybody get this one? Okay. I saw somebody beep, so I'm going to assume that means everybody got it. We're all in this together. Yes. Crimson is Finley, yes. Who's also Crabwalker. Crabwalker was so many names, yes. Crabwalker was somebody gave them that name. Somebody used the name generator and said change somebody's name to Crabwalker, and Finley became the victim, the unfortunate victim. Butterboy. I have not heard Butterboy as a nickname for you though. That's a new one. Oh, I got a thing already. Cool. Yeah, level 8. I'm level 8, right? I think I am. I think I start off at level 7 now. Butterboy. Yeah, I'm very confused. I would like context with that. Butterboy is with my friends because I spam this one butter series from TikTok. Oh, I see. I feel inferior. I'm just pride. Oh no. You are chaotic Scottish, right? You're our chaotic Scottish friend. It's okay, I'll give you a name. Oh, that's sweet. Murderer. Never mind, it's no longer sweet. Y'all. Murderer. Try other way. Oh, did you wanna go over there, Yaxon? Did you need something? Chaotic Scottish. There is a spirit over there. Oh, there's a spirit down here too. Okay, different one. Murderer. Y'all don't pull any punches. Oh, we lost Finlay. Never mind, it's not sweet. Oh, I know. Okay, okay. If you need something, let me know. I'm just going on autopilot here. Colorful spinning fingerprint person. Well, Finlay, I have to give you points for creativity. I'm not gonna do the trials, but if we go to that area, we can use the wind tunnels to world hop, and we can also get a big candle. So I have decided that's what I'd like to do. A good name. Here is Rainbow. You know that. I'm very clearly creative, as you can tell. Colorful spinning fingerprint person. It's a mouthful, yes. Whee. Oh, okay. Lila's still attached. My name was quite literally my favorite color for a few months. Thank you, Yaxon. Y'all are really good at grouping up. Love it. That's one word for it. I feel like if I was ever a mom, I would be the type of mom who would just be super enabling to my kid. Still my Twitch username. Oh, okay, that's why your name was Crimson. I see. Oh my gosh. Because it's like, oh, I'll give you a nickname. I'm like, oh, you're so sweet. Or, any nickname. I'm like, this is great. I support y'all. Just an enabler. So what do you guys like to do in Sky? We are big on grinding. Grinding for candles, grinding for... Well, I shouldn't speak for everybody here, because I know some people like doing... Some people actually like doing the Eden and the trials, and other people are not too keen on those. Um, I like I like doing Eden alone, and I like doing the trials with people, because the trials are a lot easier to do with other people. Oh, and I like to play the instruments, but I can't do it on stream, ironically, because... Okay, there we go. Ironically, I can't play the instruments on stream because I have to have it docked, and it's so much easier to do with touchscreen. Known for my creative nicknames with one person. So it's fun to play with other people. I like hanging out with people. Yeah, it's fun to play with other people. Sky I like to taunt krills and shy Sky kids being krilled. Spy, grind, speed grinding, and I love trials. Yes, Groovy does the trials like every day. So there's like there's a lot that's like in it for people, right? I never go here. This is the wind paths. There's a lot of things to do. It's also just fun to kind of chill out and be able to space out. We were in the sanctuary earlier, but there are a lot of shiny boys here. So we can get a bunch this way. That's cool. I like to take screenshots and edit them. Ooh! Well, if you ever want to share any in the Discord, I would love to see them. I love it when people take screenshots. Unfortunately, when I take them on the Switch, it doesn't edit out the people's names or like text or anything, so you see like everything. I just call them whatever basic white boy name I can think of at the time. What are we talking about? Who? I told you I don't play much. Oh, that's okay. No, I've only been playing with the wind tunnels because Yoka showed me the wind tunnels. So now I also play with the wind tunnels, my friend. I missed a lot of seasons. Oh, that's okay. I take screenshots all the time. Yes. There's so many pretty things, and then I like taking screenshots of like different outfits and stuff too. Timothy. I like how for some reason Lila is below me. Did I get a child backpack? And that's how I'm carrying her. A child backpack. What would be my basic white boy name? Okay, I got a screenshot of that. Oh, Pry. What would Pry's basic white boy name be? Kevin. Lila! Lila, no! Lila! Why? Oh no. Wind tunnels are super awesome. Yes! They're really useful to get places faster. Colin. Oh, okay. That's a good one. So many shiny boys. Too bad we've already gotten all of the things here, because I was grinding. Yes. Is that what we're gonna do? Are we gonna assign white boy names to everybody? What would Lila's white boy name be? This is the new game that's dropping. The new word game as we're doing this. I've been thinking about my white boy name. Should be for years. Oh, really? I've never really thought about another name for myself. I like my name. I don't like why my name is what it is. Still not sure. Oh, that's okay. Take your time. You have all the time in the world. Is Colin a basic white boy name? I think if you spell it with an I, Colin, I've seen that name. I'm going around where the light is. I love that I'm eating sand. I couldn't see myself as a Kevin. Sorry, Minty. Oh, that's okay. That was just the first white boy name that came to mind. What about Kyle? Could you see yourself as a Kyle? For some reason, I have K names on the brain. Don't know why. I don't know if it's just basic white boy names anymore. It might just be boy names. Ooh, Kyle. Okay. I see. Are we choosing nicknames for ourselves? Yes. Boy names. Nomi Womini. I would feel so superior as a Kyle. Yes, boy names. Hi, I'm Kyle. I was a D&D character named Finn. Give me names, I need inspiration. Frank. Dale Link once as Frank. How do you feel about the name Frank? I think I'll go with Finn. Aw, Lila, that's a cute name. I was like, what male characters have I played in D&D? And I had a male character named Petal, so I don't think that would work. It's not a conventional boy name. Frank. Yeah, Frank. Oh, Lila is just glitched. Lila is glitched forever. Oh, hopefully I didn't go too fast there. I could be a Frank. I'm gonna go have fun. Aw, see you, Mystic Wolf. Though my favorite white boy name is Dale. Oh, well there you go. Yeah, you have it in your username. It was nice to meet you, Mystic Wolf. I hope we see you around sometime. Have a good rest of your day. Uh-oh, we lost a... There we go. I would say, like, Michael or Matthew, but a cool Frank. I see, I see. I would say Michael or Matthew, but, I don't know. I had a friend who dated, um, a Michael, and then it didn't turn out well, so I'm like, like, I have this weird association with that name now. Anthony. Oh, yay, Lila is fixed. Good. I think I'll get through the prairie and then we can call it. I should go see you around. Okay, Yuxon. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad we got to be friends. So feel free to join us for any other adventures that we do. Yay, I won't need sand anymore. Definitely, it'll be more fun if you join us while we're doing like candle runs and stuff, so you can get something out of it since we're just doing shiny boys. Nice to meet you. It was nice to meet you too. Here, let's see if I can. If you don't vanish, that's Lila. Hang on, hang on. Friend menu. Yaxon, wait. Oh wait. Oh no, Lila's broken again. Yaxon, I want to unlock hug with you. Wait. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna angle this camera and it's gonna be angled so good that I can actually open the friend menu with you. Oh no. Oh, kneeling down seems to help. Okay. There we go. Oh no. Oh, that was sad. That was a tragedy. That was a tragedy. That's okay. That's okay. Well, we can do that another time. It's a scam. That was like a Greek tragedy. That was really sad. We're all in on it. Wait, what? What scam? Oh, wait, this may or may not be a scam made specifically to help me find boy names to give myself. I see, I see. I was not in on the scam, but I support you. Do you want me to hold hands instead? Oh no, it's okay. No worries. Yay! Crabwalker leveled up. Yaxon! Did you come back just so that I could friend you? Just so I could unlock hug with you and then give you a hug. No, I think maybe they're just going way over there to get stuff. Okay, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, okay, they're just way over there. We'll have more chances in the future. We really maintained the Chibi squad. Oh, wait. There we go. Well, we have to actually walk calmly into this next area. There we go. You know what? I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to jinx it, but we've had really, or I've had really good luck with not losing my connection on stream. That's like a problem that I have a lot. But for like this past week or so, we've been doing really well with that. Yaxon, you came back. No, no, no. Let me do it. Let me do it. That was very sweet of you. There we go. There we go. Don't jinx it. Yeah, I don't want to jinx it. That was very sweet of you to come back. I see that. Yay! Okay, I feel better now. That we got at least got to unlock Hug with you. If I didn't have a good chibi outfit, I would have grown to normal size again. We have all of the children and we have the one adult here, who is Yaxon. I'm going to play music. I'm going to play music, so take your time. Aww. Yes, I love doing the music in this game. Playing the musics. Well, if you want to hang out with us and play music as you're holding hands with us, you're welcome to. But no worries if you want to practice on your own. Because I would probably feel self-conscious about practicing like in somebody's stream. So I wouldn't blame you. Me too. Yay! So many kisses. Oh, I have that kit from last year. Okay. Oh, awesome. Yay, we got Yaxon back. It's nice. Oh yeah, the Days of Nature one. I was tempted to get that one this year, but I didn't. I forgot about it. But I think last year it was like $20, and then this year it was like $5. So I think it kind of benefits you to wait. No, it was cheap last year, at least in my area. Oh, okay. I don't really remember what the price of it was, so it could have been cheaper. I'm just assuming it was more expensive because the Ocean Cape was like $20. So I'm like assuming that it was also like $20. Oh, sorry to interrupt your playing. Carry on. Maybe because it has like the same phrase at the end as like a normal Cape would. Maybe it was cheaper because of that. Oh wow, it's already 6:30. Dang. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Then yeah, I'm just not remembering correctly. Because like the Ocean Cape is all fancy. It's got like a fancy thing at the bottom, and then well, this one has like the fancy, like a different symbol rather than the normal star symbol. I never actually counted how many people we have in this group. Was it 5 people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. We're almost an entire server. Yeah, I'll just finish getting these shiny boys in this area, and then that'll probably be it for me. Mmm, yummy shiny dude. Tasty. Also, Pry, what time is it for you? Isn't it like way late over there? Kid is online. I'm getting one in the middle. Oh, did we miss that one? Oh no, I can't believe I missed that one. Yeah, nearly 1 a.m. Oh my gosh. Hang on, Yaksan, we're... Oh, okay. I was gonna say, we're coming. We're coming back. Completely forgot about the middle one. Okay, 1 a.m. isn't too bad. It could be worse. Got an exam in about 35 hours. Okay. If it was 35 minutes, I would be like, what are you doing? I just remembered I needed to do chore. Go do chore. Go do your chores. Don't worry about us. We're almost done anyways. Yeah, for a second I read this 35 minutes and I was like, Pry, what are you doing? 35 hours is better. I can wait a minute for door. Okay. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, we only need one more person already. I don't envy you, Pry, playing Sky just before an exam. Yeah, I have done that. I don't envy you, Pry, because when I was in college, I remember having exams that I felt like I was super underprepared for, and having like maybe having like a few hours or even a few days to study, but like I didn't feel like it was enough for like final exams. And then just like panicking and being in the library and looking at a bunch of stuff and like not super retaining it. I can just picture your situation so clearly. So don't do what I did in college. I mean, I passed it. I survived and I had pretty good grades too. I put myself through a lot more than I should have. All my exams I've been underprepared for. Oh no. Listen, I've been there. I've been there. I know that feeling. I've not studied for the one next week yet. Oh no, bro. It's not as fun if you don't cram the week before. It's certainly not, it's certainly less suffering if you don't cram right before. Bye! Bye, Finley! We'll see you around. We didn't forget about you. I know that you said you had to go. We're carrying on because I also need to get ready to go soon. Uh-oh. Yaxon, don't fall off! I almost fell off too. You got it? Okay, good. Better to suffer for a short while than a than a longer while. Pry, do you perhaps have ADD? Because that sounds like a very ADD thing. Or ADHD, because I was an ADD baby. And so much of me being wildly unprepared for things was just because like I couldn't get myself to focus on it until like right before it was due, on just like exams and work in general. Yami's online. How did you know? Yeah, that's if you are also an ADD person, it's easy to see in other people. Oh, Lila, it's so sweet of you to hang out with us. I know it's late for you too, but there's also a bit of a language barrier, so I appreciate you hanging out with us. Okay. Whew. Well, I got 10 candles, so I feel satisfied. I want to take a screenshot. We're so cute. It's okay, I enjoyed. Yeah, I always like seeing you. And I like joining Joe's streams when I can. Oh, Yaxon's gonna play. Ooh, this is a nice place to practice too. It's nice and echoey. Nice. I'm glad I fixed the sound issue too, so it doesn't feel like or doesn't sound like the speakers are being blown out. Aw, thank you. Yeah, of course. Oh, Yuri's here. Oh no, lovely music. Yes. Oh, Yaxon, that was so pretty. What was that from? Hi, I'm coming for the musician. Yuri heard there was a musician. It's the person on the right here, yes. That's Yaxon, here for the show. Oh, that's the Hidden Forest song. Oh, that's so pretty. Let's see if anybody else is streaming Sky right now. Oh, we actually have a few. Hmm. Do we have other English? Brazil, Portuguese. Language other, Spanish. Oh, wow. Okay. That's okay. We don't have to raid anybody today. I think we've been streaming for a while too. I will light him later. Don't want to interrupt. Collect a band for your band, Yuri. Yes. Bravo! Oh, it's so pretty. Yes. That was so good. That's like one of my favorite songs too in this game. Yeah, we've been streaming for a while. And it doesn't look like there is anybody who I know and trust who's streaming right now, so we can actually go ahead and just end the stream without a raid this time. Normally I like to raid other people, but we don't have to do it every single time. So Yuri, this is Yaxon. Yaxon, this is Yuri. I learned yesterday that she really likes musicians. So you get to. My favorite is the song of the Dream Season. Ooh, that's a pretty one too. Yeah, I love that song. Sky's got like a really chill and ambient soundtrack. So like all of it is really pretty. But yeah, there are a couple spots. It's been great, Minty. I'm so glad you got to join us today, Pry. Yeah, I've had a really good time today. Thank you for sticking it out with me. Yeah, I did too. Aw, I'm glad to hear that you did too. Thanks for sticking it out with me and trusting me to not get you hit by a dragon, even though we came very close. Or the red stones, which we came very close to getting hit by those, and we came very close to getting hit by rocks before uh, the point of no return. Heart gift, I'm Yuri. Oh, yes, Yuri likes to gift hearts to musicians as well. And she doesn't accept hearts back. Thank you everyone. It was fun. I can't wait to see your collection of musicians, Yuri. Okay, wait, hang on. I'm going to before I go, I want to give everybody a hug. Well, we gotta do that. I have a lot. I can't wait to hear more. The walk through Eden. Oof. It was rough. I trust you. Oh, very sweet of you. Thanks for the stream. Love chilling and doing my art in boxes. Aw. Wait, what all do I have unlocked with you? Okay, no. We don't have Bear Hug unlocked. That's a shame. I also have plenty. Yes, Yuri has a lot of candles. Candles and hearts, maybe. Yes, it's always so good to see all of you. Wow! That's for Elise. Only in C major. Holy cow. Okay, we're gonna end the stream listening to Yaxon's playing. That's amazing. Okay, not a lot of candles, but enough. Oh no, Yuri. Okay. Goodbye, y'all. One day. It's been very nice seeing you. Wow, impressive music. Yeah. For Elise, my goodness. I play nerd music, not classical fancy. Yaxon is good, right? I like doing the meme songs or the nerd songs. I have lots. 573 hearts? Whoa. Dang. Okay, you must be a vet then. You must be a veteran. Holy cow. Bye bye. Have a great day, night. Haha, see you. Oh, good night, Lila. Buonasera. A dopo. Bye. Ciao. I could have that many, but I left before. Oh, yes, Yuri did take a break. Okay, for real. I'm gonna cut it. We're cutting it now.